Right. I put in 15 by, I think it's a 12 by 15 poly note. I mean, yeah, poly note, not a bubble note. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for jumping on. When you jump on, do me a favor, drop your city and state, like, share, and tag somebody. Gonna get started in just a minute. We are on the way. Thank y'all for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Happy Friday, all that good stuff. Man. Oh, man. I am super excited about this one. D is on the way. Apologize, y'all. We got up a little later. Well, we got started a little later this morning. We were up early, but we got started a little later this morning. So charge it to our heads, not to our hearts. We appreciate y'all for jumping on, and we promise not to waste y'all's time. I'm going to get on with the introduction here in a minute. I'm setting up the IG, and hope y'all having a wonderful day.
Great morning. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Happy fabulous Friday. How y'all doing out there? Fantastic Friday. What's going on, y'all?
All right.
Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Lisa. Out of Florida. Linda out of Columbia.
Hello. Great day. We are getting started right now. So great day to y'all. My name is Eric.
I'm D, y'all.
And I don't have my mic on. Give me 1 second.
I want to know what y'all thinking about this topic and what are y'all's experience with this topic.
Call me Junior. Well, hello,
right, hey,
Junior. Thanks for jumping on. Hey, Lou, listen, everyone, do us a favor. We know that you guys do this every time, but drop your city and your state. And also, if you are a business owner, drop your business's name. Okay, drop your business's name. And if you got some time, tell us a little bit about what you do, because you never know, someone on this call, this platform, may need or want your services. They may need or want your services.
Yep. Somebody's out of Raleigh. Hello.
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh.
Okay.
Hello. So what y'all think? Y'all jumping on because of this topic?
Hey, I'm telling you, this is something. So there's several sides. There's several sides to this topic.
Oh yeah. Oh
Couples
yeah.
in business, and we didn't say marriage. We didn't say marriage in business because nowadays, especially in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
there's more couples.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to necessarily be married. You may be committed to each other. However,
Right.
there's more couples in marriage. So, my name is Eric,
And I'm Dee.
and we are a blank spot sublimation supply store. That is one of the things that we do. We wear several hats.
Yes.
We have several businesses. We also have a business by the name of National Business Builders.
Mm-hmm.
That's our baby. We teach and talk about personal finance, business education, financial education. We also talk about business building, business funding, and business credit. We believe that the key to a financial we believe that a key to a successful business is understanding financial education.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we believe. So to those of you who are out there who are just now jumping on, it's your first time being on our channel, or seeing this across your timeline, drop a number one if this is your first time seeing this. Drop a number one. If you've been here before and you came back because you liked it or you were interested in hearing more about what we had to say and share, drop a number two. So first time, number one. Returning, number two. Okay.
Number two. So guys, we are on here every Monday, every Friday, and we have some type of topic.
What time?
9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are talking about couples in business. So we thought this was an interesting topic, and we wanted to, get your thoughts on, the topic, and kind of have a little dialogue.
And then share some experiences that we experienced.
Yes.
Because I'm a hard person to get along with.
Really?
Share some experiences that we have encountered, and hopefully that will actually add value to you. Now, we didn't say marriage in business because we know there's not a lot of people. There's just as many people who are couples than just marriage. So we want to cover everything, okay?
Right.
Linda said, "Ooh, I'm excited about this topic." Ooh, I hope you be excited after we get started, Linda. No,
well, we want to hear your insight, Linda.
So you want to get started first?
No, go ahead. We
Okay. So once again, couples in business. Man, I was going back and forth with actually discussing this because I know the topic is going to come up or can possibly come up because there's a lot of people who are married or have a significant other.
Yeah.
You're in business and you may or may not be supporting that other partner.
Yeah.
However, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be a topic for another time. Unless
so we didn't want it to be like a sad, thing or anything like that.
Or a rant or anything.
We just wanted to, kind of talk about it, and get some insight.
But if it comes up, we're going to talk about it. We talk about stuff that a lot of people don't want to talk about. We talk about stuff that people are hesitant to talk about because it's uncomfortable. But in business, you have to talk about the uncomfortable things.
Yeah.
Now, in a relationship, you want to understand when before you decide to start a business, because being in business as a couple is similar to being in any other type of relationship as a couple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we know somebody decides to get married or somebody decides to start dating or they get serious or whatever.
Yeah.
And you start sharing things.
You share
stuff. You see? You share stuff. And that's just how it is. The same thing in business. She don't like this because it's not that sweet. It's not that sweet drink. But so here it is. It's the same thing in business, right? Business, you share things. You have to share ideas. You have to share visions. You have to share goals. But before you get started in marriage, a lot of people don't do this either. Or in a relationship, gotta stop saying marriage. They don't
in a relationship.
They don't have that communication.
You don't have that communication. You don't ask the hard questions. You don't ask, what that person's aspirations, what are their goals, what do they want to do in life. You don't ask those questions. And when you and I want to sound like a marriage counselor.
Because we might be qualified though.
When you get into that relationship, then now things are falling apart because you don't have the similar aspirations and you're not going in the same direction, right? So just a little bit about Eric and I. We have been married for
Get it right. I'm the numbers person. Get it right.
22 years.
Wrong. Wrong. I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed.
He is. You know what? You are such a. Listen, y'all. Eric is. Oh Lord! Now he gonna get the fabric ruler.
So we got married in 2021.
Okay.
2001. I mean.
Okay.
So we've been married for 21 years. This year coming up, next year will be 22 years. But that's irrelevant.
That's not correct.
That's irrelevant.
That's not correct.
When we get married, 2001.
Okay.
And it's 2022. So
listen, y'all gonna have this in relationships, right?
So this is one of the things.
We've been married for 21 years. I just wanted to see. I just wanted to see what y'all's reactions were. Because most of the time, it's the man that don't really remember, right?
Yeah, she got a lot of stuff on her mind. I don't hold that against her.
No, I was messing with you.
Yeah, nah.
I was wanting you to go get your family ruler. But we've been married for 21 years.
Great comeback. Great comeback. But so check it out. 21 years. We've been together almost 25 years. And at that point in time, we kind of know each other. Okay, we kind of know each other. And if you kind of know somebody, you're gonna take into consideration some things.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't think about this when we first got married because we were kids. We were young. We didn't think about business.
No,
we didn't think about, we didn't ask
nothing about no business.
We didn't ask the questions about. She didn't ask me how my credit was.
I sure didn't.
I didn't ask her how her saving habits were.
Nothing.
Spending habits. None of that
Nothing.
stuff.
We didn't ask any of those questions. And
well, we grew to each other. We grew to learn each other, and we came as we began to grow in our marriage, and we began to hit some financial pitfalls.
Yep.
We began to understand after being introduced to business that it was important to build a financial background so we can have financial freedom.
Yeah.
So we both agreed on the idea of business ownership.
We did.
Yeah.
Now, it didn't always come so easy.
No, I didn't. It didn't.
Because we had different ideas.
Our mindsets were still
of
different.
what they look like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't think about the whole business idea until we was
in our 40s.
Well,
I was 40. You were almost.
Yeah. So that was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So, we didn't have that type of interaction or talk about it.
Yeah, because we were going through other things, man. Like a lot of couples, we were just trying to make it. We were trying to make it. We were trying to do the best we could for our kids, for ourselves. Mm-hmm. We were trying to do the best that we could to stay afloat financially.
Yeah.
And didn't think about a business until we really introduced to something that we could do together.
Yeah.
And that was a network marketing opportunity that we still involved in that teaches financial education. But anyway.
But all that being said,
that brought us together too. That brought us closer.
It did. It's important to have those hard conversations with your significant other about what their aspirations are, what they want to do in life, things like that. Because if not, then what do you talk about?
You just in it for whatever reason. So you gotta have goals, and oftentimes, I think a lot of times what happens is we start walking together as a couple. We start walking in the same direction, but sometimes we're not even walking together.
Right.
You walking in the same direction. We both have to get to the door, but somebody may take a different route.
Exactly.
We have to understand it's important to start walking together and to understand that. And to understand that means that you got to sit down and have some communication. You got to have a conversation.
Yep.
What do you want out of life? When do you want to retire?
Mm-hmm.
When do you see yourself stop working a job? When are we gonna go on a indefinite vacation? So if you guys are just jumping on, we're talking about couples in business.
Yep.
And what that means to you. Are you in a relationship with someone? If so, are you two in business together? Are you partners in business? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you co-owners of the business? Are you running it together? What is it?
Right.
So Got some
Right.
comments on here.
Great morning, Shakia.
Got some comments on here. Yeah. Appreciate it, Sarah. As soon as you said something, I went ahead and done my thing.
The screen.
I went ahead and did my thing. That's one of the checklists I got to do as far as mirroring this thing. Yeah. So reachable goals. We have to have reachable goals.
Yes, you have to have reachable goals.
What do you have in common besides you're attracted to each other physically? You know, you got to have something other than that in common.
Right.
Something other than that. Chicago out of Chicago. Great day to you.
Great
Appreciate it.
Great morning.
20 years. Yeah. 20 years.
21 years.
21 years.
We've been together
almost 25.
Yeah. So yeah.
So Big Boy says congratulations. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you, Big Boy.
Appreciate it. I want y'all to understand something, and this is something that we need to consider. I want everyone to consider this. Okay, I'm playing with this thing. I want you to consider this. If you're going to grow, because everybody doesn't grow at the same pace,
right? Everybody
speed and time.
Yeah.
But if you're going to keep up with one another, you have to have things in common. So let's talk about this thing, couples in business.
Yeah.
We've been in business for almost 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dee said, it hasn't always been 100% dedication on both sides.
No, because when I first started, well, I'll just go with the custom business. When I first started my custom business, Eric he was like, I ain't got time for that. He was not interested at all in what I was doing. He wasn't.
You know why?
He wasn't interested, y'all. He wasn't interested. So I'm saying that to say there is hope.
Y'all know what this is?
Listen, there is hope.
This is a weeding tool. And she was doing vinyl. And nobody had time for that.
There is hope, y'all. All of a sudden, Eric started helping me, right? So he started, trying to help me weed, even though when I say weed, I'm talking about weeding the vinyl, right? So he tried, y'all. He tried there. He tried to start helping me to weed the vinyl out.
That wasn't my thing.
That didn't work. He was doing reverse weeding. I was like, no, this part right here is not for you.
So here's the thing, and that's a great segue into what I want to talk about.
Okay.
We have to identify roles.
Yes.
As couples, we have to identify roles. What are you going to do? What is going to be your position in the business? Are you going to handle the finances?
Right.
Are you going to handle the ordering?
Right.
Are you going to handle the packing?
The packing, shipping. Yeah.
Are you going to handle marketing?
Right.
What are you going to do? What's your responsibility? When those roles became defined,
right.
Then I became a lot more comfortable in the business.
Mm-hmm.
So the design business came after the custom business became after we started network marketing, and we did the network marketing company together. We would give them
we did
presentations, training, seminars, things like that. But then when she decided to start her custom business, I wanted to fit.
But it's funny because even like when we were in, which we still are, but when we were really active in the network marketing company, you had your role, I had mine, right?
Yeah, it was.
You were the one that you was in front. You did most of the talking and most of the classes and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, I was there, but I was kind of like on
you
the
were
back.
The organizer.
I was kind of like organizing everything. So
So what happened was in the custom business, I was able to find my niche in packing. In packing, y'all. And as small as some people may think it is, packaging is very important.
It is.
So I learned how she wanted the shirts folded. I learned how she wanted the shirts bagged. We communicated, and we began to build on that. And from there, I gained her trust. And from there, she started to teach me things. See, what I learned in business with couples in business, sometimes one person is very motivated to do the business and the other is not, or one person is excited to take the lead and the other is not, or one person is just not interested in doing it at all.
Right.
You have that unbalance where
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm just fine on my job, and there's nothing wrong. Nobody's saying that you cannot be a couple in business and have a job. Nobody's saying that. It takes a balance.
Right.
What I'm saying is we have to understand and decide as a couple, if we're going to be together, we want to grow together. There's never going to be any, that's what I was going to say. It's not going to be any, ever going to be any even.
No, it's
equal
not. It's
growth.
not ever going to be equal.
And it's not going to be an equal relationship. It's not.
Never.
It's not. So y'all got to get that out of your head too.
Never.
Okay. I want to talk to the guys for a minute. I want to talk to the guys for a minute. This has nothing to do with the ladies. Guys, if your wife, girlfriend, significant other, your bae, whatever you want to call her, if she comes home and says that she wants to start a business and you don't do everything that you can to support her mentally, emotionally, financially, in every way, what's going to happen is you guys are going to drift further and further apart. And eventually what's going to happen is she's going to either connect with a group of people. If you're lucky, she's only going to connect with a group of people to get her business better and grow stronger. Or if you're not so lucky, she's going to connect with the wrong personality. And then that's it. So it's important to consider what the other half's desires are and needs are and wants are, what's important to you.
And not saying that you have to get in front. It's just a matter of that support. It can be any type of support. Like I said, you don't have to be in front. It could be any type of support.
So Linda said,
so basically you're saying if he does what I say, we'll be good. I'm kidding. Linda, I'm getting into that now.
Oftentimes, I'll answer that. Oftentimes, yeah. Because if you're taking the lead and your partner is not interested, and if they just keep an open mind, and you have a plan, and you have a plan, most oftentimes it'll be okay. Yeah. And here's the thing: you got to create a plan. Yeah. You got to have a plan as a couple, just like in a marriage, or just like in a marriage contract or a partnership, a business partnership. You got to have a plan. It has to be laid out. You have to have. Each person has to have their own specific roles. Yeah. Because if you start stepping on the other person's roles, and you're gonna disagree. It's
really not gonna work.
And you're gonna disagree.
Yeah.
There's no way.
You're gonna have some disagreements. Listen,
we at odds right now.
We in here.
We at odds right now.
Listen, we work together every day, all day. Okay, so it's gonna be some disagreements, but you have to learn how to compromise. Yes. You have to learn how to compromise with each other. and once you learn how to compromise, then you go on with the rest of your day.
But before you can come to some type of compromise, you have to hear what that person's saying.
You have to
and what their concerns are, because it could be some valid concerns.
Right.
So
that's that communication piece right there.
So you're asking that other person what their goals are. I want to know what your goals are. Where do you see yourself? Do you want to do this business? The business is like a baby. Once that baby is born, that's going to be your child, no matter if it's an adult or whether that child is a child. They're going to be your child until they're no longer here. And I mean that in the sense that you got to understand that once you start a business, it can't be I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out.
Exactly. And if that's happening, well, that may be the reason
why the other person don't want to support you.
The other person is not supporting you, because you're in and you're out. You're in and you're out. You're not showing any stability
and no
with what you want to do.
Positive.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that may be one of the reasons why they're not in, or they're not supporting.
We interested in your feedback.
Yeah. What do y'all think?
Couples in business.
Yeah. What do y'all think? What are your experiences with that?
Do you have a significant other? Are you currently a business owner, and are y'all active in business? Help me out, y'all.
Shakia, you still on?
Shakia probably getting ready for a call. She's about to do a call in a minute.
So give us some feedback, guys. Couples in business. What do you guys, what do you guys think about that? Are you working alongside of your spouse, or is your spouse supporting you with your business?
Are they interested?
Are they interested in what you're doing? Do they know what you're doing? You
gotta ask yourself. Let's see. Shakira says, my husband and I are now in business together. You said, okay, you know I'm gonna break these words down, Shakira. My husband and I are now in business together. Am I reading that correctly, or am I putting too much emphasis on now? Because my wife and I are now in business together. Cool.
Well, I knew that Shakira and her husband worked together, because she talk about her husband all the time.
Yeah, he's a shipping and receiving guy.
He's the ship, he does all the orders and the shipping and stuff like that. So it can be hard some days. We just had a major meeting. Shakira, girl, I know about the major meetings, girl. I know.
Too much. Okay, business.
The major meetings be sometimes up in here every day.
Linda says, business owner, we are working on merging him more into the business. He's very interested. That's what's up. But he works a full-time job to support us, so we're slowly getting him in. So that's cool. So here's the deal. I think that the fact that he is working to help support the business, and as long as he doesn't have a problem with you still doing your business, I think that's a first step, because I know some spouses will take away financial support from their significant other because they're in business and they're going full time, and they won't help them at all.
Yeah.
So that's cool. She, oh no, you're very correct on that.
She said now.
Yeah, now. Yeah, well, hey, sometimes it takes a little while for the other person to see the vision.
It does.
Especially if it's not their ideal. Oftentimes, remember, y'all, we're human. And oftentimes, just like anything else, if it's not our idea, it ain't a good idea. That's how people think sometimes. We're talking about couples in business. And it ain't perfect. It won't be perfect.
It's not going to be perfect. If you're looking for that perfect relationship in business, it's never going to happen. I promise you, it's not. If somebody tells you that their relationship in business is perfect, it's not true.
Even as regular partners. So you want to think about actually documenting a business plan, where I am right now, where I want the business to be, and the gradual steps and the progression. When we talk about business plans, oftentimes we talk about a detailed step by step. I'm not talking about that. You got to sit down and have a conversation with your life partner,
right,
and potential business partner about where you see yourselves in the next 6 months, the next 12 months, the next 24 months.
Term, long term,
you got to ask yourself, are you up for it? It's gonna mean that you're gonna spend more time together. You gotta like the person that you're in business with.
Yeah, you gotta like each other. Because if you don't like each other, because you can love somebody and don't like them. Am I right?
Yeah.
You can love somebody and don't like them. So yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so she said we met on our carpet job and the panorama. I know what you mean. Yeah, the epidemic. Facilitated this change. So yeah, it makes sense. So sometimes our environment and outside forces pushes us to do things together. I think being in business together is a blessing. And I say that because it gives you an opportunity to actually learn that person. Now, this panorama that happened, this epidemic that happened, it caused a huge rift in a lot of people's relationships, because people found out they really ain't like each other.
Because now you got to be at home with that person every day.
Yeah.
So, but that's a whole nother topic.
But we're talking about couples. We're talking about couples in business.
Yeah.
Talking about couples in business. You say, I tell my husband that all the time. I love you, but I don't always like. Yeah, because we do things. We're human, and we do things that are not becoming of a person. We do things that are not always flattering. And now here's the other thing. We got to have a hard shell. We can't be thin-skinned when we in business with each other.
You got to learn how to take that constructive criticism from your spouse.
Speaking of constructive criticism, I have a story I'd like to share with you.
Oh, gosh.
You want to hear about it? Here it goes. If you ever come into the store asking for our honest opinion about anything,
oh, my God,
be prepared to get a double barrel of truth. If you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask us.
It's called constructive criticism, guys.
I promise you, if you want to do better, you're going to need to understand how to handle the truth.
Mm-hmm. So that means with your spouse, you have to learn how to handle the truth. You have to learn how to take that constructive criticism. Even though, like, most of the time, we don't want to know, we don't want to hear that, but you have to learn how to accept. You got to have that thick skin. You can't be no soft skin now, because you're just gonna be round and mad all the time.
Sarah says my husband is maintenance and production coordinator, so technically he the pool boy.
Yeah, I got me a pool man too, right here.
Yes, the Ponderosa. You just call these days some names. Had me wanting to sleep in separate rooms. Well, you know what? And that's what we're looking for, because we're going to be transparent. We don't know each other. We haven't met each other, and we probably most times in these situations we may not even see each other, but we're building relationships on social media. So let's keep it real, y'all. Keep it classy, but keep it real.
Exactly.
There are some issues with us being in a relationship and being in a business ship. Mm-hmm. There's an issue. Mm-hmm. D had me in the office one time. I wanted to cry. I was because I don't have an office. I choose not to have. Watch this. I choose not to have an office because having an office means that she's gonna be looking for me if I'm not on the floor. Or I don't want an office. I've done that. I've been there, done that. Military tied me down to an office. People want to. So I went into her office one day after we had a disagreement, and
a major meeting,
and she said, "Hey, come and let me talk to you." That's what she said. See, y'all think she's sweet, right? Y'all think she's sweet. She said,
"Can I talk to you for a second?"
She said, "Come and let me talk to you for a second." So I went in there, and I went in there like this, y'all. And I was standing up. I wouldn't sit down. And you know what she said? Like a boss. She said, "You can sit down." And you know, so you gotta laugh at stuff like this, man. But you can't let things you can't let things get to you, because you are going to have some disagreements. You are going to
you're gonna
think
have those
differently
disagreements,
about
but
things.
you know, come in, let me talk to you for a minute. You know?
Well, right now,
and then go have the conversation and then finish with the rest of your day.
Right now, we're not like the War of the Roses. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's a movie with the War of the Roses. Couple that's added, they fighting all the time, and you know they setting each other up and trying to hurt each other. We're not there, but we do. We do have some disagreements about how the operations are supposed to be run. Yeah. So this is Dorothy's business. On paper, this is her business. But our business ship, we are a partnership in everything that we do. And the whole reason why this is her business is because I have my own business. I have something that I'm totally responsible for. She has two other things. So she has three businesses that are in your name. Yeah, she has three that are in her name, and I have two. One that's in my name and one that's a partnership that we have. Yeah, we have a LLP. But I think it's important that you define the roles, identify the responsibility, and then we hold each other accountable.
Does that mean they want to be invited? What does that? What does that?
So that's just.
Does that mean? Oh, okay.
That doesn't mean
it. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna see. Let me see if she want to come on and talk to us for a minute. But yeah, that's some of the things that you got to think about. You know, you got to define those roles. Florida and I have been married for 10 years. Do y'all think y'all could have done business in your early years? Man, we were ripping and running.
No, we wasn't ready. Seriously, I don't think that. I don't think we was ready.
It's not about how long you've been married. It's about mindset. I really think so.
Our mindset wasn't there. So
about
I would say no. We weren't ready for business.
Oh,
Doggone, you had to
she ain't ready. She's not.
give me a
She
warning.
probably ain't ready.
She said no.
I got you. But nah. So I think it's more or less, Sarah. I think it's more or less having these conversations.
Yeah.
Had we had someone talking to us and talking about this, we're sorry, y'all. We're reading these comments and talking at the same time.
Girl, I know the deal.
Had we had these conversations and had somebody talking to us when we were younger, I think our mindset would have shifted earlier.
Yeah, like I said, our mindset really didn't shift till about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've been married for 21 years. So don't give up on your spouse as far as the business whole thing, because they may come around. So don't give up.
So you got to ask yourself, if you are the business owner and you want to get your spouse involved, am I doing what I can do, or am I doing everything that I can to get them involved?
Right.
Am I asking them to help, not just help, but help with specific things?
Or ask them would they like to, or, not just putting it on them and demanding that they do something, but maybe asking them, would you mind, or do you mind?
Yeah.
Would you like to,
You got to think about it like this.
It's the words that you say that might help.
You got to think about it like this. The hardest thing to do is to make someone do something that they don't want to do.
Yep.
The easiest thing to do is to make somebody do something that they want to do. To all the ladies out there, you got to think about how guys are. Most guys want to be pat on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the hard stuff to do. You can't open that can, give it to me. I can open it.
Exactly.
Let me pick up that heavy box.
Yeah. Let me get up there and put that picture up. Or
help you decorate. Start it off like that.
That's kind of stuff they want. They
and
give them that pat on the back. They like that.
But eventually, with an open mind and you consistently working your business and showing some type of progress every day,
right,
they are going to want to be involved.
Exactly.
Because I don't know anyone in a relationship that wants to be left behind.
Right.
Nobody.
Right. They don't want to be left, no matter what it is.
So you want to do your best to grow together.
Mm-hmm.
And that may mean sitting your spouse down, you guys having a conversation about where you see yourself in this business. Like I said, you got to have a plan. Mm-hmm. Got to have that communication.
I mean, I know of couples that their spouse was not interested at all, in the beginning, but now their spouse has left their job because they see the bigger picture, and they're now working in the business, with their spouse. It could happen. So like I said, don't give up if you are that person that, you wish you had your spouse, by your side in business. Don't give up.
Just know that person or that personality is a work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
And that you got to think about just because you got it, just because you get it, everybody takes time to get it.
Exactly. So don't compare yourself with other people. Don't compare yourself with other people, because you can't. You don't know what is going on. You don't really know what's really going on over there. So don't compare yourself. Oh, I want to be like them. Oh, I want to be like Dee and Eric. Oh, I want to be like Shakia and Evan. No, you have to not compare yourself to those people. You can't. Okay.
Kev on stage and Melissa's up. Yeah. But see, and here's the thing. It takes time. And in time, you're going to get some growth. I'm going to share something with you. When you start comparing yourself with other people, you start setting yourself up for failure.
Yep.
Everybody wants to be in somebody's successful role. They want to play that role until they find out how hard it is to play that position.
Exactly. You don't know what all that couple had to go through or is going through right now. You don't know. So don't sit back and be like, okay, I want to be like them. I want to be like them. No, you got to develop your own way. So
let's hear some feedback. If you guys are just jumping on, we're talking about couples in business.
Yes.
Couples in business. What are your thoughts?
So what are your thoughts on it? Are you in business with your spouse or your significant other? how's it going? Is it going well? Is it not going well? Let us know.
And this might be a touchy subject for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But it's something that needs to be talked about, because I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna go get something to eat and don't bring me nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? How you stop by and grab you something you didn't grab too? You know?
Okay. EB says, okay, so this guy wants to be my man or whatever. I asked him if I could shadow
him with his business.
Okay. He hasn't let me in, trying not to be salty because that's his business. Okay.
Well, and we're not relationship experts, and we're definitely not business experts. But what I would say to that is this: if you're interested in this person, if you guys you think y'all might be able to have a future together, if you're interested in them, just show them that you're interested and that you're concerned and you want to support them. Maybe asking to shadow them in the business may be a little bit too soon. Maybe you may want to consider starting off with, hey, I'd like to help you out. How can I help you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How can I help you?
Is there any way that I can help you, in the business? Like Eric said, maybe ask that question. But it just may be the way. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Yeah. Well, it could
be the way that maybe you're asking about it,
or it could be the way that he took it.
Could be.
You gotta think about it. When somebody, so just think about this, ladies and gentlemen. When somebody has an idea, they got it all mapped out in their head how they want it to go. It's a movie playing in their head. They already see, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this, and then the light is gonna shine on me. I'm gonna be on the stage and I'm gonna be at a 7-figure business.
And that person maybe could have been through something to where he shared something before with someone, and then now that's not where he they're together or whatever. So he may be really standoffish, or he may
standoffish,
be
protective
is what I want to say.
People are protective of their ideas.
He may be really protective right now of what he's doing and who he's sharing it with.
Remember,
even though he's, like you said, trying to be your man. So
he's got to gain your trust.
Yeah, I think it's a trust thing right now.
Shakir said today is going well, but had you asked me last week, I may have been watching from a police car. Man, listen, I had to take me a mental health day the other day because
the other day,
it's
mental health day.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Oh goodness,
it's just me. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Courtney, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. True, but he did share. I mean, he wants me to be okay. Yeah, so it takes some time.
Start.
Takes some time.
Yeah. I think it's a protective thing, ED. So
I want you to think about ladies. I want you to think about your single friends. I want you to think about the moms who are single parents. And I want you to think about how a single parent mother is moving into a relationship with a man or significant other person. They're moving in a relationship with someone else, and they're protective of their kids.
Yeah.
That's how somebody will look at their business.
Their business, right? Something that they've grown
and nurtured.
Same concept with the kids. We've nurtured these kids. We've been with these kids, so we're gonna be extremely protective.
Yeah, because remember, that's gonna keep me from going out there working for somebody. That's gonna help me to build something. See, I want to be the type of man that has something to offer my woman. I don't want to be that guy that I have to depend totally on my woman to help me out financially, to support me. I want to have something to bring to the table. I don't want to just bring my plate. I want to bring something to the table.
Exactly.
Okay. I can only imagine it. I get tense. From time to time. Cool.
Yep.
I'm a single mother.
It can get tense. Yep.
Okay. So she says I'm a single mother, so I see.
Yep.
Makeup artist shop. What's going on from North Carolina?
Hello.
So if you're just getting on, we are talking about couples in business. Couples in business. That's my baby. ROX says that makes a lot of sense. Me and my husband are in business together.
And I love it. Oh, great.
Me and my wife are in business together, and I like it a lot. I'm
That's
learning.
good.
I'm learning to
Makeup
love it.
artist. So we, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for feedback. We're looking to see if you guys are in business, and we talk about how, couples in business, you have to define your roles, the things that I'm responsible for, I do, and he's responsible for he, we don't cross roles unless, not saying that he can't do the things that I do and I can't do the things that he does, but we don't cross
I can't. I'm still learning.
Roles like that, because you can be bumping heads. So everyone's gonna have a role in their side of the business.
And that's the honesty part of it. You gotta understand that you are limited in your knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the other person makes up for it. I cannot do everything in this business. I'm probably at about 80%.
Yeah, he's
and I'm being modest.
He's learning like
80%.
Eric, he can go over there and sublimate something right now and do the measurements and all that stuff, and not even have me in here. So, he's learned just from us working together.
Roles are so vital to being successful in business.
Absolutely.
And in your relationship.
Yep.
Check it out.
That's true.
So you got somebody who says they are in a relationship and they are in business. And that means that they're spending more time with each other.
Mm-hmm.
They're spending more and more time with each other. When are you going to have some time for yourself?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to establish a long time.
Yeah, boundary. Yeah, you do.
You got to establish your me time. So
you do.
What we did was, because we're still growing our business, we do have 3 employees now. And we still don't have anybody specifically to open up or to close right now. We're working towards that.
Yeah.
However, we have graduated to being able to take a day off besides the day that we're closed.
Right.
So,
and it's important to have that with Eric, mental health day.
You can do them quotes all you want to. It was mental health day, y'all. Let me tell you
something.
So
it's important to have some time off from your business, guys. Just don't take too much time off.
Let me tell you something about these personalities that come through this door. Let me tell you about these spirits that come through this door. This is why you need time off in a way, not just from your business partner, your life partner, your significant other, but you need time away from the personalities and the spirits that you are connecting with and locking with every day, because it can get a bit much. People will come through these doors with an attitude. They'll come in here with an attitude, and they'll think that they're good, or they're not doing anything, or they're not, being a negative Nancy, a negative Nate, a naysayer, a grumpy grouchy, a salty Sam. I can go on and on and on, but they are, and you can see it in their face.
And most of you may not even have to deal with this. We are a retail store, so we're open to the public. So we see a lot. Yeah.
Mad at the world and taking it out on you. I tell you what, they don't have but one time to try to take it out on me or anybody in here.
Well,
because it's not that type of party.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen. But you're right.
Yep.
They're mad. People are upset.
Yep.
They're upset, and they're upset. They are mad. They are angry about their job. Angry about their man, what is it? I am.
We're sorry, guys. We had something going on over here on StreamYard.
Yeah. They're upset about their life, about their spouse, significant other. They're upset. So I mean, they bring that energy in here.
Yeah.
And I told Linda, I told you I was gonna put a sign up that says, hey, you know what? All negativity stays on the outside. Because we are a happy place, and this is a happy space. You're coming in here to do some sublimation. Why wouldn't you be happy with over 200 items in the store? This is a candy shop for sublimators.
For crafters, yeah. It is.
Linda, how can you go into a business like the Plain Flower Ads? That's what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, girl.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, we get it.
But you know what, though? I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people try us. And as a couple, that's when it's time to band together. Because...
And so what Eric will do when that whole banding together thing, right? So I'm in the back, I'm in the office. All I hear is, D, you got a customer. When I hear that, I already know. I'm just like shaking my head like, oh Lord, here we go.
So now when the customers come in and they hear me say that, now they know, huh?
Well,
oh well.
That means you need to come back and say, "D, you got a customer."
No, I don't. They need to change their attitudes. Let me see. Is everything in your store online too? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Everything.
Yes, tag you it, Linda.
Everything.
That be it.
Everything is online as well. Here's our website. Keep on talking, baby.
But yeah, so those roles, you know what I'm saying? You got to take some time off. Eric took him a mental health day. A lot of times I'll take a couple hours or so and I'll come in later, you know, so.
And you know, it's something that we asked God to bless us with.
Mm-hmm.
So we're happy about what we're getting. So you got to be careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
Because you know you'll end up getting it. I believe God has a sense of humor, and every day is a challenge.
Yep.
So some people come in with great attitudes, and some people don't, and that's cool. The great thing about what we do, we provide an opportunity for people. We provide an opportunity for people to build their businesses.
Yep.
And to give them an opportunity to put their hands on things.
Exactly.
And where in other areas they wouldn't be able to do that. They have to go on the platform.
So our store, we are business, 90% business to business. So that means that other business owners are coming in here to purchase our items. Well, okay, they may, even if they may be calling themselves a business, but we're business to business. We have some that are doing it just for a hobby. But don't do that. Business to business. So that's what our store is. We cater to businesses, crafters that are just doing sublimation for a hobby. You know, so
yeah. So yeah. And then you have to be able to take some together time.
Yep.
Away from the business.
Yep.
That's important as well. Your business as a couple should not be your identity. It shouldn't be your identity. Our nights are Friday nights.
So we do date night every Friday night. So as soon as we close up, which I told Eric today, I said, shoot, we might close at 6 today.
And you know what I said?
Woo-hoo! Like,
yes.
Because we got a little date night planned on. Well, actually tonight we're gonna take our son with us tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna go back to school.
This is his. Well, he has one more Friday with us, and then
this is last weekend.
This is last weekend, so he'll be going back to school. So we'll probably tag him along with us tonight, and we may close at 6 today. So anybody out there in Columbia, we're closing at 6.
Yeah, we wasn't gonna
tell
y'all.
Post it in the group.
We weren't gonna tell y'all.
We
were just gonna do it. We were just gonna do it.
But yeah, you have to, have a date night. Have some time, away from the store and stuff. So, or away from whatever you're doing. I'm saying the store, like everybody has a store, but away from your business.
You have to remove yourself sometimes.
Remove yourself from your business. Have a date night. Have some time away. Yeah.
Me and my husband have date nights on Saturday nights.
Yeah,
cool.
I think it's important. I think it's important. Date night is important.
And we have the ability to go out anytime.
Yeah.
Because we are full-time business owners. We have that opportunity to go out anytime, but we choose Friday nights because it comes to kind of a head for us. Don't matter. We because we don't open until 10 on Tuesday through Friday, Tuesday through Saturday anyway. So yeah, but we are an all sublimation blanks and supply store. We don't just sell blanks. We sell other supplies as well, things that you may need to improve or enhance your design business. Things that you can probably find on another marketing platform. However, we have it in store. So when you come and shop with us here at the Blank Spot, you don't just shop for the convenience. You also shop for the personality, and you shop for the customer service. And I think a lot of business owners, when they do that, I think a lot of people come in with the wrong conception, the wrong idea of what we are here to do. We're not here to appease anyone. We're here as business owners, and
we're here to help you build.
Being friendly is a part of being a business owner.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make us friends. But we can build a business relationship,
right,
become business associates, and can become possibly friends can build a relationship off of that. But
Mm-hmm.
I think the most important thing we have to remember as we take away, as we kind of come to an end, is that as a couple in business, whether you're married, whether you're dating,
Right.
whether you're just somebody on the side,
There's somebody around, yeah.
on the side or hook up,
Yeah.
you want to surround yourself with people. You want to surround your people who are going to uplift you,
Right.
who are going to build you,
Right.
and who are going to push you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're around someone who's going to just accept you just as you are and not try to encourage you to get to the next level. See, there's one thing to accept somebody as they are and accept their flaws, but it's another thing she pushes me. I'm a movement by myself, but we're a force when we're together. Anybody know that song? But yeah, that's what we have
you
to
have to push each other. You have to give constructive criticism. You have to be able to accept that constructive criticism. It may take a little while, because you may have some soft skin, but you got to make that skin thick and accept what they're saying and maybe learn something from it. It's a part of growth. It's a part of growth in business. So we hope you guys got something out of this conversation today. We're going to go through the comments and see if we have any comments. If you guys have any comments or any questions, feel free to go ahead right now. We got probably about 5 or 6 more minutes, and we're going to be shutting it down. Like I said, we closing at 6 today.
Y'all hear the boss, right?
Y'all ain't here before 6 o'clock.
If y'all not here before 5:45, I told you we on a 45. We're on a 15-minute cleanup. Let me see. Me and my husband have date nights on Saturday nights. Totally agree. I'll probably be seeing you today.
Shoulder bags. Okay, Linda,
bags.
we'll
Cool,
see you when you come in.
Do you make custom designs? So
no.
Cheyenne, hold on. We at the Blanks spot don't make custom designs. However, you may be able to talk to the super crafter depending on what you need, Cheyenne.
He's a super crafter.
So hit us in our messenger, hit us in our inbox.
Depends on what you're looking for.
Hit us in our inbox, and we'll see if we can facilitate, if we can come to an agreement. How about that, Miss Cheyenne Ellis? I applaud you both. This is awesome, especially coming from us, meaning our community. Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you, makeup artist.
And we want more people to jump on and become a part of what we're doing, because we are truly attempting to build our culture and in turn build a community. Now, our community is not going to just stop with us as Black people. Our community is going to be a community of business owners who want to build their business the correct way. So I want y'all to understand that. But I appreciate that. I definitely do. And that was not a politically correct answer. That's truly how I feel. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
T-shirt man, what's going on?
Great morning.
How you doing,
Thank
brother?
you so much for my shirt. I got so many compliments on my shirt yesterday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Our son is getting ready to order because he love your design.
I'm putting in the order right after this,
thank you
brother.
so much, T-shirt man Los. That is an awesome design. I love my shirt. It was funny because I had the shirt. I already had my purple bonnet on my head.
Head wrap bonnet.
Head wrap. And then I was like, oh, that's purple in the shirt. So I matched really well yesterday, T-shirt man Los. So thank you so much.
Y'all check out T-shirt man Los, pushing tees. He's out of Houston, Texas. We just connected probably about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
On this platform. There's some great people on social media.
Exactly.
And we're going to be doing some things in the very near future. As a matter of fact, we're going to be having our first. Just want to throw a quick announcement out there. We're going to be having our first business. I don't want to say interview, but we're going to showcase
our collaboration.
We're going to showcase with a business owner on the 29th of this month. So we're going to showcase our first business owner. That's Monday the 29th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what our conversation is going to be about. You'll see some flyers out there. We're going to help her, assist her in talking about her business and getting her out there. We love helping each other build our markets. And I think that's something that we're going to be doing. I asked T-shirt man Los to come on. We're going to ask Shakia, the professor, to come on.
Yep.
Now that's your warning.
Yep.
And several other people who are actually doing their business and who are business owners. There's going to be some prerequisites. There's going to be some prerequisites. Going to be some prerequisites, but it's in attempts to help others and ourselves to build our platforms and grow.
And build. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
So this is Eric.
MD, y'all. We appreciate you guys coming on today and joining in on the conversation of couples in business. We hope we made you laugh. We hope we y'all got some some value about what we were saying, and then we brought y'all into our lives a little bit, so you can see what goes on with us.
Now I'm telling you something, man. Don't go back in that back room after looking at this and start talking smack to your significant other. I will not be responsible for that. I'm just letting you know. Okay, act like you got some sense. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to see anything on TikTok. You I don't want to see any of that. But check it out. We are located at 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. Listen, we have a social media platform, guys. Instagram.
Come on, Instagram.
Facebook.
We need y'all.
TikTok and YouTube.
Yes.
It is all the blanks spot. That's TheBlanksSpot. Find us. We will be putting videos out there, more videos out there on business, some sublimation blanks, and getting a little sublimation projects and getting a little getting a little more balanced as we continue to talk about crafting too.
Absolutely, absolutely. But just remember, join us again on Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back with another topic for you guys to join in on the conversation. And then again on Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys come back. And if you missed it, you can actually go over to our YouTube channel.
But you got to subscribe first.
You have to subscribe.
Don't be trying to watch and you ain't subscribed. Don't do that.
So if you want to watch the entire conversation, go over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notifications, and you'll be able to go back and rewatch the entire conversation that we had today.
Everybody have a better than amazing day, a wonderful weekend. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. Like, share, tag, subscribe, hit somebody. You guys take care. Peace.
Peace out.